For most of my adult life, I told myself that I'd live later, after the next exam, after I matched, after residency, after I got the job, after the practice was stable. There was always one more thing to get through first. And the strange part is, every reason sounded reasonable. This was the first real vacation I'd taken in years, and somewhere on a quiet street in Portugal, it hit me how close I came to building the life I wanted and then never stopping long enough to live in it. If you're new here, I'm Dr. John Go. I'm an eye surgeon here in LA, and I usually make videos about staying healthy while working a schedule that leaves very little room for it. I dropped my body fat from 40% to 10%, and for a long time, I thought that meant I had figured out discipline. But this trip made me realize that discipline was never my problem. Stopping was. Medicine runs on delayed gratification. You get good at waiting because that's how the system's built. First, you're trying to get into med school, so college becomes a means to an end. Then you're trying to match into residency, so med school becomes a means to an end. Then it's finishing training, then landing the job, then building the practice. And at every stage, the prize is the same. You'll get your life back after the next goal. But nobody warned me that the finish line just became the next starting line. I hadn't taken a real vacation in years, not because I didn't want to, but because there was always a good reason not to. I was starting a new job, or I was building something. It was just never the right time. And here's what took me too long to see. It's never gonna be the right time. If I kept waiting until the work was finished, I was going to keep waiting forever. There's an old Buddhist parable. A man is crossing a field when a tiger starts chasing him. He runs to the edge of the cliff, grabs a vine, and climbs down to escape. But when he looks below, there's a second tiger waiting at the bottom. One tiger above, one tiger below, and him in the middle. Then he notices two mice at the top, gnawing through the vine he's hanging from. And it's gonna give sometime. And right there, growing out of the rock in front of him, is a single wild strawberry. He reaches out, picks it, and eats it. And the story ends on one line: how sweet it tasted. For years, I thought that story was about giving up. It isn't. The tiger above is everything you're running from. The tiger below is everything you're afraid of, the next goal, the next thing that has to go right. Those tigers never leave. The mice are the same, and they keep chewing whether you're paying attention or not. The strawberry is the only part you actually get to taste. It's the trip, it's the long dinner, the afternoon you kept telling yourself you haven't earned. I spent years staring at the two tigers and telling myself the strawberry could wait. But what I didn't understand until recently was that the cost isn't just emotional, it's physical. And as a doctor, I should have seen this sooner. If I could sit down with the version of me who was just entering med school, this is the part I'd make sure that he heard. A life where you never switch off has a physical cost. Stress changes how you sleep, changes your appetite, changes your blood pressure. It makes it harder to keep promises to yourself. The belief that rest is something you earn later has a bill, and your body is usually the one paying it. Now, this trip didn't fix me. 9 nights didn't undo years of momentum, but it interrupted the pattern. I walked places with no agenda. I sat through long dinners on patios, just people watching for hours. I got bored, and then I remembered I used to like being bored sometimes. For the first time in a long time, I wasn't trying to get somewhere else. I was just there, and that felt like enough. So this isn't health advice, it's the thing I wish someone had told me 10 years ago. The work will never be finished, the right time is never going to arrive, and you're always gonna have something on your plate. So take the trip, call a friend, take the afternoon. The work will always ask for more, but your life is happening now. Reach for the strawberry. And if you're new to this channel, a good place to start with getting healthy is simply walking. So check out my video on walking here.